Yes, and welcome to INCRadio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INCRadio. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you listeners and viewers. My name is Sister Kay Fernandez from the local congregation of Adelaide District of Australia West. And today, in this INCRadio Australia Satellite Studio episode, we will be talking all about the survival guide to being an international student here in the land down under Australia. So, for all you listeners and viewers who are international students or aspiring to be international students here in the land down under, make sure to tune in and make sure to comment as well there in our live chat section, and make sure to hashtag as well the name of where you are tuning in from. Well, of course, I would like to also introduce my co-host for today's episode. Hello, Anne.
Hello everyone to our live audience as well. Nice to host with you again today, Kate. My name is Anne, our sister Anne from Perth here in Western Australia. And yes, today's episode is specially for the international students. So make sure you engage with us in our chat section. Don't forget to use hashtag your local congregations, which we do every week here in Australia Satellite Studio. Actually, last week we'd like to mention our most comments and hashtag winner was actually hashtag Melbourne, so the local congregation of Melbourne. And we'd also like to acknowledge the top 10 commenters. Okay, I have this here on my hand. We have in number 10, Gabe Del Rosario from Melbourne. Number 9, Laika, also from Melbourne. And then 8, Joseph Del Rosario from Melbourne as well. A lot of Melbourne. 7, Marivin Ferrer from Melbourne. 6, Angie from Melbourne as well. Number 5, we're coming in with Mabs Magno from Altona. 4, Ray Ann from Melbourne, and 3, Josh Del Rosario from Melbourne, 2, Bernadette from Altona, and number 1 commenter last week is Melanie Beltran from Melbourne. So we hope that today you will continue to join us in the comment section. Give us your tips, your experiences as international students, or questions you may even have if you are considering to be international students here in Australia. Make sure you have that hashtag as well. And later on, we will have our question for our very special prize, which is an INCRadio mug. But for now, we'll find out the weather across Australia. Okay, so across Australia, we have in Sydney, we have at the moment, it is 15.8 degrees. In Melbourne, we are 13.8 degrees. Both are clear, shower or two actually. In Brisbane, 19.9 and clear. Here in Perth, where I'm from, 25.8. Mostly sunny in Adelaide, where Sister Kate is originally from. At the moment, it's 13 degrees, shower or two. In Hobart, it's 12 degrees, a bit cloudy. Canberra, 11 degrees and clear. And in Darwin, the hottest place in Australia right now, where Sister Kate is right now, it's 32 degrees and it is clear weather. It's quite warm over there, Kate, isn't it?
Yes, and it's so hot here right now, but I'm enjoying the warmer weather than where my hometown is in Adelaide. Enjoying a bit of summer before we go back. I'll be heading back to Adelaide in 2 weeks, but very, very excited to be here representing Palmerston City here in the Northern Territory. So that's the northern part of Australia. So very, very excited. How about you, sister? How about you, sister Anne? Like, where abouts are you? Western
Uh,
Australia, is that right?
Well, here in Perth, it's actually a beautiful weather to go around, but an even more beautiful day to be here in INCRadio Australia. We're very excited to talk about our topic for today. So
Yes.
hang in there. We'll be right back. You with INCRadio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INCRadio.
Are you ready to embark on your Australian adventure as an international student? Or just thinking of moving here but feeling a bit overwhelmed? We've got the ultimate Australian survival guide just for you. From finding the perfect place to stay, best transportation options, good deals for groceries, food, and more. Tune in and get ready to make your Australian journey unforgettable. Don't miss this episode of INCRadio Australia Satellite Studio this Sunday, 19th of May at 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. Philippine Time. See you!
This is Iglesia Ni Cristo Radio, Australia, the voice of truth, broadcasting from Melbourne.
Yes, and welcome back. You're listening to INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INC Radio. And if you are just joining our broadcast and tuning in today, hello to all of you. Make sure to comment there in the live chat section with all your greetings and hellos to all of us. And make sure as well to participate in our hashtag challenge by hashtagging the name of the place that you are listening from, not broadcasting, listening from. Of course, we would like to say hello to our commenters so far. They're in the live chat section. Hello to Trisha O'Connor. She says, happy birthday po! Jojo Magno, hashtag Altona, happy birthday to you, celebrating your birthday. Congratulations. Hello to Bernadette Ngo. Happy birthday as well to Ka Jojo Magno, hashtag Altona. Thank you so much for happy birthday, Arlene Masakit from Melbourne. Layla Enriquez says, happy viewing from hashtag Horbat. Manuel Villapena, hi from hashtag Altona. Leslie Joy Ramos says, happy viewing, hashtag Altona. Alona Kabilangan, hello. Kalinda and Jessa, hashtag Altona. Hello to all of you. Bernadette Ngo says, happy belated birthday po to Kanoli Esperanza, hashtag
Happy
Altona.
birthday.
Happy birthday to you. I hope you had an amazing birthday. To Elona Kabanlingan also says, hello everybody. Hashtag Altona. Hello as well to Dave Della Rosario, Grace Castello, and Melanie Beltran listening there in our live chat section. Thank you so much everyone for commenting and tuning in to today's episode. As you all know, today's episode is all about the Australian Survivor Guide. Isn't that right, Sister Anne? We'll be talking about all the different tips that international students need when they come down to the land down under. Very excited, right, Sister Anne? How about you? How are you
That's
feeling?
that's right, Sister Kate. I do remember a time when I was an international student. It only lasted for 3 months. Because I just did a conversion program for my nursing degree. But for those 3 months, I got to experience being an international student. So today is a beautiful opportunity to talk about those experiences to our live audience. Make sure that you share your experiences with us, tips on how you were able to survive those first few months or even the first year being an international student here in Australia, the struggles that you may have gone through and what you did to overcome those things. But let's find out at this stage what is happening in the Church of Christ across Australia. Sister Kate.
Yes, so here in the western side of Australia, let's head on over to Kingston. They'll be holding a Parents Appreciation activity this coming May 19th. So that's today, actually. So shout out to all of you there in Kingston. I hope you're all enjoying your activity. Heading over to Coogee, they'll be holding an INC Giving blood donation drive. And the same as well in Palmerston City, where I'm broadcasting from. They'll be holding a blood donation drive this coming May 25 for both areas. So that's Coogee and Palmerston City. So very excited for that, Sister Anne, for that activity. Heading over to Dandenong, they'll be holding an INC Giving activity, school cleanup drive. So they'll be holding that this coming May 25. In Knox City, they'll be holding s'mores dessert making May 25 as well. In Brimbank, that's in the Melbourne region, they'll be holding a crochet making activity this coming May 26th, which is very, very exciting. I do love crocheting. In Kingston, they'll be doing a learning a musical instrument activity this coming May 26th as well. Very, very excited for that. Heading over to Perth, where Anne is, they'll be holding a family bowling activity this coming May 26th. And back here again in Palmerston City, we'll be holding a socializing activity this coming May 26th. How about in the Eastern Seaboard, Anne?
In Australia East, we have actually today they have activities ongoing. The Central Coast Group Worship Service, they have their family bowling, and there's also their district CFO fun day and their book club cooking challenge. So a lot of activities have been happening inside the Church of Christ all across Australia, and those are very family friendly activities that members of the family can join, from the parents to even to the youngest children. Speaking of family activities, we have a feature here of a family activity in our Made in Australia segment.
Made in Australia.
Autumn is here. It's the best time to go on a family trip and see the changing colors of the season. Come and join us in our family road trip. First up is the Wombat Hill Botanical Gardens in Dalesport, Victoria. Did you know that this has a rich history as it was established since the 1860s? You can also explore the magnificent floral charms of Begonia House or unwind at the local cafe at the top of the hill. Wombat Hill is perched high on the summit of an extinct volcano. It's a perfect spot for a family picnic and for kids to just run around, play, and explore. These gardens feature a stunning walk-through fernery, a scenic drive, a picnic area, and a huge lookout tower which offers remarkable views over Dalesport and beyond. Our next stop is Mount Macedon. It's a wonderland of heritage gardens and wild bushcapes. When you visit during this season, be sure to stop by Honor Avenue for the must-do Macedon Autumn Leaves Walk. It's a scenic road because it has 154 pin oaks creating an arc of leaves. Don't forget your camera because this spot is a perfect place for taking pictures. There are also plenty of parks close by for a family barbecue. Finally, our last stop is Hanging Rock. It's famous for its trail to the summit. If you are hiking with your kids, be prepared for a 2-kilometer hike to the summit, where you'll be rewarded with breathtaking views.
We're here! Yeah, it's tiring but fulfilling.
We had fun, and the kids love it too. This will go on to become a beautiful memory for everyone. See you until the next adventure.
Wow, that was a really nice Made in Australia segment. Don't you agree, Kate? It's thank you so much to Darwin, brother Darwin, for sharing with us your adventure with your family. Your kids are so cute.
They are so cute, right? And I love the places that they showed us during our Made in Australia segment. Just the beautiful scenery, and of course, that's the type of scenery that Australia has to offer, right? So, with our international students who may be coming over to Australia for the first time, those are some of the sceneries and landscapes you can expect to see around Australia, and of course,
Definitely, because
yeah.
coming to Australia as an international student doesn't just mean that you're going to study, but you're also immersing yourself in the culture, in the environment of Australia. And in Western Australia, we have a lot of nature spots or nature attractions, such as what Brother Darwin and his family showed in our Made in Australia video. Beautiful places to visit and to travel to, and they're free. So that's another good thing.
Yes, I personally love doing those walks as well. The nature walks and are just amazing in Australia, and I love it. And sometimes you see the odd koala or kangaroo around the place as well. So it's such a great time and a great time to spend with family. So thank you, Darwin, as well, and to your family for sharing a little bit about the things that you do in your time with your family. So
That's
thank you again, of course. And we also have an update for our hashtag challenge. Let's see the places that they are hashtagging there in our live chat section. We have in third place Shepperton. Hello, hello, Shepperton.
Shepperton, our live
And in
audience from
second
Shepperton.
place, yeah, in second place we have Melbourne. Hello, Melbourne. And in first place is Altona. Hello, Altona. Thank you so much for all of you for hashtagging the places where you are tuning in from. Make sure to continue to hashtag the place where you are tuning in from in our live chat section. Of course, as well, if you have any tips for our international students or you yourself are an international student, make sure to send your greetings through in our live chat section, and we will be sure to read it out later on in the show. Right, Sister Anne?
That's right. And we have a lot of comments already. I'd like to read out some of them. We have from William Manabat. Happy viewing po. Saka Angel Agar from hashtag Shepperton. We have Miracle Saladares. Happy viewing po from hashtag Shepperton. And Brother Manuel Villapane. Kaya niyo yan, mga international students. So, fighting international students, hashtag Altona. Brother Jojo Mango, hello po from hashtag Altona, Kasani of Melbourne. Happy viewing to all from the local congregation of hashtag Melbourne. We see Melbourne coming up now. Minerva Vicencio, hashtag Melbourne. Happy viewing. Brother Manuel Villapane, proud to have international students in hashtag Altona. Josh Del Rosario, happy viewing po, hashtag Melbourne. Seth Andrew Mabulak, happy viewing from hashtag Shepperton. Oh, there's a lot. Violet Mercado, hello po ka Jojo, hashtag Altona. Lori San Jose, happy viewing from hashtag Melbourne. Grace Tazon, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Happy viewing po from hashtag Altona. William Manabat, hello po sa Cabanero family from hashtag Shepperton. And Mervin Guanzing, greeting to all INC or Iglesia Ni Cristo members, hashtag Shepperton. I need a bit of a breather there.
It's all right, and I'll take over. And we also would like to shout out our top 5 commenters right now in our live chat section. Hello, first of all, to Alana Kabilangan, Bernadette Ngo, Jojo Magno, Trisha O'Connor, and Daniel Magno. Thank you so much for being our top 5 commenters in our live chat section. So please continue to comment there in our live chat section, and make sure to also hashtag the place where you are tuning in from there in our live chat section to be in the running for the top 5. But yes, stay tuned, everyone. You're still listening to INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INC Radio. We'll be right back.
The use of various social media platforms are widespread, especially the young generation. As such, everyone must be aware of the responsible use of social media. Avoid being a victim of your own device. Join us this Sunday, May 19, 2024 at 9 p.m. China Standard Time and Philippine Time on INCRadio Macau Satellite Studio as we discuss literacy and media information. See you there!
This is Iglesia Ni Cristo Radio, Australia, the voice of truth, broadcasting from Melbourne.
Welcome back. You're listening to INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INC Radio. If you're tuning in to our broadcast, make sure to comment there in our live chat section, and make sure to hashtag as well the name of the place that you are tuning in from there in our live chat section. Of course, joining our discussion all about the Australian Survival Guide, specifically for our international students. So make sure to comment there if you have any tips that you might they have for our international student, or if you're an international student yourself, make sure to comment there and we will be sure to read you out later on in the show. Of course, and we have some very, very special guests today in our episode, some international students as well who will be sharing their own tips about how to survive as an international student here in Australia. And I'm very, very excited to introduce them to all our listeners and viewers. Hello, Aldrin and Anna May. Hello, hello to all of you. And of course, Aldrin and Anime have been with us and talking all about all the experiences that they have as international students, some of their tips that they have for some of our aspiring or soon to be international students here in Australia. Isn't that right, Anne?
Yes, that's right. We are so happy that they have joined us, and they'll be sharing their experiences with us. The process that they've gone through becoming international students, and their experiences when they came here to Australia. If I'm not mistaken, we
Yes.
do have someone waiting to join us. Is that right?
Not quite yet, and I think they are just about to join. But I know, Anne, that you yourself used to be an international student as well. Isn't that right?
Yes, a very short period of time, but I did get to experience studying for a little while in university. And, one of the challenges that I did face when I first came here was the difference in culture. And,
Mm.
even though English is used in the Philippines where I came from, they had different accents here as well. So those are the things that I struggled with at first. But there are a lot of things that you can do that I'm sure our guests and our live audience will also share with us how they were able to overcome those challenges, not necessarily problems, but challenges, because everything will turn out okay anyhow. So
Definitely, and I think you can go attest to that as well. Being previously an international student and now you're here. Thriving and working as well here in Australia. So what an inspirational story as well that you have, and I think it's so great to listen and hear about that as well. Of course, and of course in our live chat section, I want to say hi to all. There's so many people
yes,
commenting
we
and
are trying
in
our best to
our
get to every
emoji.
of
Yes.
our live audience.
I wanted to quickly say hi to Grace Costello. They say, hi, we love INC Radio. Greetings from hashtag Melbourne. We love you as well. Thank you so much for joining. To Kasani of Melbourne, happy INC Radio on Sundays. Hashtag Melbourne. Yes, yes, we're here every Sunday. INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio. Of course, there's a lot of different programs as well we have as well. Trisha O'Connor said hello po INC Radio hashtag Altana. Jefferson Rosales greeting po from hashtag Melbourne. Nancy D says happy viewing from hashtag Altana. William Manabat. Hello to brother Frederick Estrella and family from hashtag Shepperton. Shepperton is here. Hello to Jefferson Rosales. We love INC Radio from hashtag Melbourne. Romy Cartalaba, hello. Shout out to all the brethren all around the world. Hashtag Melbourne. Thank you so much for joining us. And Adrian Phil, the Julian, we love INC Radio. Hashtag Melbourne. We obviously love INC Radio
That is
too.
such overwhelming support from our live audience. Thank you so much. Make sure that you share your tips and your experiences as international student. I believe we have a live who is it? Okay, yeah, we'd like to call on one of our sisters from the district of Cagayan de Oro in Misamis Oriental. Sister Anna.
Hello, Sister Anna. Are you there?
All right.
Oh,
It's a
yes.
little bit choppy. Why don't we go back to Sister Anna in a while? Perhaps we can try again. a bit later on. Hang in there, Sister Anna. Kate, shall we move on to an exciting part of our broadcast?
Yes, sister, and one of my favorite parts of the INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio segments, it is the game time.
It's game time. Let's play.
Yes, very, very exciting times. We love our game time, isn't that right, sister? And what are our game mechanics today?
Yes, game time is actually one of my favorite segments here on our broadcast. And today we will be talking about and asking questions and describing some useful information about Australia. We have our guests here, Aldrin and Anna. They will have their buzzer. We'd like to know first what their buzzers are. Aldrin, what is your buzzer?
Yeah. My buzzer will be meow, meow, meow.
Meow meow for cat. And Anna?
I gotta be quack quack.
Quack quack. Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll throw out the question to them, and it's also open to our live audience. So you will also get a chance to type in and send us your answers for the questions.
Yes.
But before we start, how about we try our sister Anna again? Sister Anna?
Hello, quack quack.
Are you there, Sister Anna? Okay, it's a little bit unclear. How about we try again in a while, Sister Anna? Hang tight, hang tight. Again, to our live audience, make sure that you continue commenting, especially about our topic. But for now, because it is our game time segment, we'd like you to engage in our game. So make sure you listen attentively and you type quickly so you can get the answer and be recognized. Let's move on to our first question. Okay, so the Great Barrier Reef is the world's largest coral reef system. The question is, in which ocean is it located? In which ocean is the Great Barrier Reef located? Let's throw this question out to our guests, Aldrin and Anna.
Meow meow quack meow.
Kate, what did you hear first?
Oh, look, they were very close, but I think I heard a meow meow first.
Yeah,
Aldrin.
it's me. I think it's the Pacific Ocean, if I'm mistaken. Hopefully.
Pacific Ocean. Okay, let's hold on to that answer. Did we get anyone from the live audience, Kate?
Having a look now, I think they're having a little think about it, and there's a lot of oceans.
All right. Well, how about we give this to our guests? Is the answer Pacific Ocean? Yoo-hoo!
Pacific
That's
Ocean.
right.
Congratulations.
Pacific Ocean. So that's 1 point for our meow meow or brother Aldrin. Really having fun with that buzzer. Let's go to our next question. Okay, so we have, this is a math question. If there are 8 kangaroos hopping in the outback, 8 kangaroos, and 2006 more joined them, how many kangaroos are there now? So there are 8 kangaroos and
Quack, quack.
2006 more joined them. Did I hear? Is that a duck?
It was a duck.
There will be 2014 kangaroos.
It's taking me a while.
Okay, so
I'm really bad
if
at
you
math. I'm really bad.
agree with Anna May's math, make sure to comment in our live chat section and make sure to say what you think the answer is. Again, if there are 8 kangaroos hopping in the outback and 2006 more join them, how many kangaroos are there now? Let us know if you have the correct answer. And I think we already have an answer. And someone said 2014 and agrees with Anna May. Erin Del De Vera said 2014. Hello, but hashtag Melbourne, are they correct?
Hello. Are they correct? What is the answer?
Yes!
2014.
Very good.
That's right.
Amazing, amazing, of course. And we also want to say hello to our listeners and viewers there in our live chat section. Hello to Brother Seth Gutierrez. Happy viewing. But hello to our host. Hello, Brother Seth. And greetings to Australia East. Hashtag Sydney. Thank you so much for tuning in. I also want to say hi to Seth, Andrew, Bernadette Ngo, Romy Cartalaba. Hello, hello. Congratulations to INC Radio Australia. More power. Hashtag Melbourne. Thank you so much for Sharon Lakangan. Happy viewing from Launceston, Tasmania. Hello, hello to you. Cecilia Guanzing. Hello from Ari Laza family from hashtag Shepperton. Sorry, but if I am pronouncing these wrong. From Romy Cartalaba, maayong hapon sa tanang suit sa Mindanao.
You
And
can
can
do
you
it, Sister
translate
Kate.
that? Because I don't know how to.
Me neither.
If Brother Romy, if you can translate that, that would be very, very helpful. Thank you po. Erin Del Davera, we love INC Radio. Hello from hashtag Melbourne Gazelle Gragat. Happy watching. Greetings from hashtag Melbourne. Thank you so much, everyone, for continuing to comment in our live chat section. Sister Anne.
Yes, and we have an update for our hashtag challenge. In top 3, we have Shepperton. And then top 2, we have Melbourne. And still in number 1 is hashtag Altona. So there are a lot of comments with their hashtag local congregation. Continue to engage with us in the chat section. We have one more question as a tiebreaker for our game time. Let's have a look. Okay, so I'll read the question twice. Which famous rock formation is located in the Northern Territory of Australia? Famous rock formation in the Northern Territory of Australia. Set, go.
Quack, 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 quack. Meow, quack, quack.
Kate, I'll let you decide.
Oh no. I think it might have been Quack Quack.
Quack, quack. And that is Anna. What is your
I'm
answer?
not sure what it is, but is it Uluru?
Uluru? Uluru? Is anyone answered in our live chat, our live audience?
Orange Rock.
Maybe we'll have someone from hashtag Altona again, since they're very active.
Let's see. But in the meantime, hashtag challenge, please continue to comment in our live chat section. Make sure to comment the name of the place that you are tuning in from in our live chat section. Make sure to send through your greetings as well. And if you'd like to join in our discussion all about the Australia survival tips on being an international student, make sure to comment those tips as well down in our comment section, of course. And we have a answer as well in our live chat section from Angel Agor. They said Uluru. Hashtag
Uluru.
Shepperton.
Is it Uluru? Let's find out.
Yay.
Uluru. That is
Uluru.
the famous rock formation in Northern Territory, Australia. So that's just a few of the places that you can visit here in Australia. Kate.
Yes, definitely. And hello to all of you as well. There's a lot of people who are now saying Uluru as well. I think it was just a little delayed. Hello, William Manabat Uluru, they said as well. Thank you so much for participating in our game. And
That's right. You know, Kate, I can see in our comment section, I did announce earlier the contender last week. The winner was Melbourne, but I think this week we're getting the hashtag Altona. So let's see if we'll be able to take that first.
definitely.
Healthy competition happening there in our comment section. Thank you to our live audience, and we do hope that you'll continue to share with us not just your greetings, but your tips and experiences as international students. You're still here with us on INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INC Radio. We'll be right back.
This Sunday on INC Radio Space Satellite Studio.
Meet our talented brethren who took part in the recently held in concert in commemoration of the milestone anniversary of the Ecclesiastical District of Spain. Get to know the different local congregations and group worship services in our district. All these and more on Sunday, May 19, 2024 at 4 p.m. Central European Time and 10 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. Nos vemos!
This is Iglesia Ni Cristo Radio, Australia, the voice of truth, broadcasting from Melbourne.
Hello, hello. You are still with us here on INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INC Radio, along here with myself, Anne, and my co-host, Kate, and our guests, Aldrin and Anna. Before we go to our discussion and visit our live chat and with our live audience, let's try again. Sister Anna.
No.
Hello, Sister Anne and Sister Nicole. Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning to all the viewers of INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio. Narito po tayo ngayon sa Sunday, June 12, Misamis Festival at sinasasalukuyan po sa Ikliyan po yung sa ating distrito. Ito po ay pinagandaan ng aming mga hindi kadiwa narito po tayo ngayon kasi ang pag-akwala sa lusa ng pagsimulan ang kapatid na AEST. Magandang hapon po sa inyo.
Yes po, magandang hapon po.
Gusto po natin po sinasagawa at sila po dito at wala po.
Yes po. Sa awa at tulong po ng ating Panginoon Diyos ay naging matagumpay ang sinasagawa ngayon na CFO Day. At ito po ay tinatampukan po ng mga entidad na pangkapisan at mga samahan sa loob ng Iglesia ni Cristo. Marami po ang nakipagkaisa at tumugon at bilang pakikipagkaisa po ay nag-i-enjoy po sila sa mga iginayak po ng mga may tungkulin, pandistrito at mga kapisanan po na mga interactive games bukod po sa may mga isinasagawang mga showcase of talents at iba pa po. Sobrang enjoy po ng mga kapatid na mga tumugon o nakipagkaisa po sa ganitong napakahalagang aktibidad po.
Maraming salamat po sa inyo po. Salamat po, Sister Anne and Sister Nicole. Back to you po.
Thank you so much for that live update, Sister Anna, from Cagayan de Oro, Misamis Oriental. They are now currently having their CFO or Christian Family Organization Day, where married couple and youth members of the Church of Christ join to have interactive activities and to enjoy each other's company. We have activities like that here in Australia as well inside the Church of Christ. Isn't that right, Kate?
Yes, definitely. And it's a very, very exciting time indeed. A lot of our youth members, being a youth member myself, enjoy these sorts of activities. It's a time for us to mingle and have fun with our friends. So very, very excited.
Right.
And of course, and we have an update for our hashtag challenge. So for all of you wondering out there, what is the update for our hashtag challenge? Heading over to third place is hashtag Shepperton, second place hashtag Mobin, and first place is still hashtag Altana. Congratulations, Altana.
Congratulations. There are so many live audience engaging with us today, including our international students, which we will head on with our discussion very soon. But we'd like to take this opportunity as well to thank our executive producer, Sister Ive Joy Botea, and also the district supervising ministers and assistant district supervising ministers of the districts of Australia West and Australia East.
Yes, and a lot of them are tuning in today's episode. Thank you so much for your support. And of course, we would like to give our special thanks to Brother Angela Iranio V. Manalo, our Christian Family Organization Coordinator, and of course, most especially Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our Executive Minister. Episodes like this on INT Radio Australia will not be possible without your support and help. So thank you so much. Of course, we would like to shout out our listeners and viewers there in our live chat section. Again, hello, Nomer Ochoco, Elmer Yambao, Ange, Lolita Ramos, Cecilia Guanjing, Linda Esperanza, hello, Mark Jason Villapania, Adrian Phil de Julian, and Dave Del Rosario. Thank you so much.
Thank
And
you
of
so
course,
much.
about our episode, we were talking a little bit about it before, and we're talking all about the Australian Survivor Guide for international students. And we have our two lovely guests for our episode today. We have they're in the Melbourne region, right? And we have both of them here with us today. We have Aldrin and Anime. Hello to both of
Hello
you.
again.
Hello, thank you for
Hello.
having us.
Hello. And we didn't get to ask earlier, but for each of you, would you please tell us what you're studying currently here in Australia? Let's start with Aldrin.
Hi, kids. So, I came in Australia about 1 year and a half ago, and I'm currently enrolled in a diploma of building construction. And by the end of this course, hopefully, I can become a builder and start my own company, hopefully. And I'm excited to share
Wow.
some tips and that I learned throughout my experience here as an international student.
Thank you so much for being with us today, Aldrin. And to you, Anna, what are you studying?
Hello, thank you, Kate. So I am studying commercial cookery, leading to diploma of hospitality management. So I am on my first year now, and I'm so excited to share the tips to our viewers, especially to our international students.
Thank you
That
so
is
much.
wonderful. How about we head on to our discussion? Let's get right into it. So, Aldrin and Anna, can you share with us what are the essential items that you needed to prepare coming to Australia as international students?
Well, first of all, you need your passport because without your passport, you wouldn't be able to be here in Australia. And prepare all your essentials documents such as the um, health insurance, your driving license, so it's easier for you to transition from your past country's documents to the new documents here in Australia. And for international students, I suggest you actually to prepare also your academic transcript because they're going to ask you at the moment of the enrollment. How about you?
Yes, that's true. To top that one, it's very important to bring your school documents, especially your visa as well, your offer letter from the school. And aside from these documents, you bet it's better to be prepared. So make sure to research what is the current season or weather on the state where you are going to, especially here in Melbourne. Weather changes so fast, so it's better if you are prepared with your clothing, proper clothing, of course. And since this is a changing weather, make sure to bring your medicines. If you've got vitamins, if you have maintenance, make sure to bring those. And I think that's it.
Yeah, you're right,
Yes,
Tatiana.
yeah, a lot of yes, Aldrin, you were gonna add something?
Yeah, because I remember before coming here in Australia, I thought Australia was so hot and always summer. That's why I packed only summer clothing. But then look at me now. I'm wearing because you never know the Melbourne's weather. So just
Yes, that's right. Being international students coming here to Australia, having that a student visa. Obviously, there are conditions to that visa which you have to be very familiar with. Any limitations within that visa, and also not just coming here as students, but coming to Australia in general. Sister Kate, there are also some restrictions coming into Australia, aren't there?
Yes, definitely. And there's a certain items that are prohibited from entering Australia from overseas, certain types of foods, wood products, anything like that. So it's make sure to have a look at the Australian government website to see what the restrictions are and make sure that you're not bringing in anything that's prohibited. Of course, as well, and there's actually a card that you need to fill out when you enter Australia as part of our biosecurity laws, where you need to answer a couple of questions about about the things that you've brought in. So just a heads up for all of
That's
you
right.
who might be coming in as well
That's
into
right. And
Australia.
make sure you have the appropriate health cover. There is a specific cover for international students coming into Australia. So make sure that you're covered because medical bills can be quite expensive. So make sure you have that covered. Now that you've arrived in Australia, you know there are a lot of things that you consider, and one of those is accommodation. Aldrin and Anna, how did you go about with finding accommodation? What are your tips?
Yes, and I find quite easy if you have actually connections, if you have family or relatives here, it's gonna be much more easier, or even with a brethren, because you can have a bedroom for a cheaper price compared to others resources, right? At the Sis Anna.
Oh yeah, that's true. And there are reliable websites where in which you can find like shared rentals, homestay accommodations, and I think that some universities and colleges are doing some arrangement for student lodges, uni lodges that is really um cheaper that compared to other prices of accommodation that would greatly help the students, especially if they are new here in Australia.
Yes, Anna and Aldrin, the great tips from both of you. And I found as well a lot of my friends who are international students and have told me that student lodges are really a great way as well to network and to meet fellow international students as well. So gain a great community as well in these sorts of places, especially because, you know, you're looking for friends in this new place that you're unfamiliar with. So great tips from both Aldrin and Anna. Thank you so much for that. Of course, when we think about logistics, we think about accommodation, but we're also thinking about transportation, you know. And here in Australia, there's a wide variety of different types of transportation methods. Can you tell us some of your tips or options that you've used yourselves in terms of transportation here in Australia?
Yes, okay. First of all, I suggest to get a driving license because Australia is very wide and might be actually difficult to move between suburbs. So prepare your driving license so you get a car and move freely around the suburbs. But also Australia's of especially here in Victoria, they offer like a good commute system like train, buses, and tram. Right, and I like it. There's like also concessions for that.
Yes, that's one of the things that I really love here in Australia, how accessible public transportation is. Here in Victoria, we've got this here specifically in Melbourne, which you every day use it. The free tram zone, we've got tram that just go and you do not have to tap on your Mikey card. Mikey card, by the way, is the one you tap on to pay for the fare. But if with that there is also standard fares that we follow for certain zones on bus and train, but just a tip, or it's not known tip but it's in the website of the public transportation Victoria, before 7:15 a.m. your train ride or bus ride is free.
Oh,
So
free.
it's a great help for students, early bird students. And when I just remember when I visited there in Brisbane, they've got no tram, but they have this free ferry ride, which like
Wow.
Wow.
everyone can utilize. Yeah.
I think that's pretty much the same across every state here in Australia. Correct me if I'm wrong, Sister Kate, in South Australia, but in Western Australia as well, we have the Central Area Transit, which is a free bus that goes around the Central Business District, and you can ride that for free. There are also concession fares, and there are days when travel is free for smart rider card holder.
Definitely similar. And in my home state in South Australia, in Adelaide, we have a free tram service as well that goes all the way to the beach. So that's great. And there's also a city loop bus, which is also free that goes around the city and the northern suburb as well. That's close by to the
That's
city. So very,
that's
very
right.
accessible.
Accessible,
Yes.
yes, accessible. You just need to know where to find these deals or tips to go around. And
Definitely.
when you do go around, of course, you'll get tired, you'll get hungry. And what are your tips on food and yeah, making sure that you have enough food?
Yes, and I keep it very simple For me, just diet. Well, you save money and then you lose weight. But jokes aside, you can prepare your meals throughout the week, like cook, for example, or like buy in bulk, for example, in the wholesales groceries, so that you'll be able to ratio your food throughout the week and save up some money. Right, Anna?
Yeah, that's true. Personally, it's better if you're gonna do a meal prep
Yep.
or buy in bulk. If you've got um if you've got some friends with you living together, and then you can like share and then buy in bulk and then buy in specials, so that you can, it will save you time and save you money as well. But aside from that, I've got a personal tip. I used to do this. Go to here in Victoria, go to Queen Victoria Market 2 hours
Yeah.
before they close the market during this market days, and then most of their vegetable, their fruits are on bargain. Also on supermarkets, they've got specials. Look for these specials, it will help you save money. There's this one time I went to one supermarket and I've got $2 roasted chicken, so it's $9 saved.
Oh wow,
Wow.
that's a really good deal. If you know where to go and what time to go, you'll be able to find those tips on how to save but still eat healthy. Isn't that right, Kate?
Yeah, definitely. And that's such a great tip. And that's something that I use personally as well. There's this great market in the Adelaide region in the city that does similar sort of things. In the last hour or so before closing time, all their fresh produce is on sale. And so you can get some really, really good discounts on some fresh produce, which is so important, especially in this economy. And I'm sure Aldrin and Anna can definitely relate to that. You're taking your time trying to find ways to budget and of course save some money wherever it is that you can. But of course, sometimes you do feel the urge to get some food from outside from the restaurant, right? And there's some tips, maybe Algin and Anna, that you have like on the days where you do want to go to the restaurant. Are there some like deals that you can get?
Yes, Kate. There's those applications where you can find those free items on a particular day. So get all the restaurants applications, so you can save up money. What
Yes,
else?
you're not only getting certain products during your birthday, but
Oh, the free
during,
bets.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, during lunch times, they've got this special offers, or there is certain time. Just know the time and know where you get it, and you surely save money.
you're good at it. Yeah.
That's That's right. That applies not just to food, but even, attractions, these galleries and museums, places that you can go. They have student discounts, a lot of places and things for you to do, just so you're not stuck with just studying. Of course, being a student, you have to have that as one of your priorities, studying, but it's also good to keep your social life active as well. And that also helps with your mental health. Aldrin and Anna, what are your tips in making the most of your experience as an international student and surviving that transition from your home country or from wherever you came from, coming here to Australia and being an international student?
Yes, and so for me it was easier because I joined those church activities, especially those one peer to peer, where you connect with other brethren my age, and they have these beautiful activities such as blood donations or cleanup drive, which are all open to everyone, so everyone can participate and join. Or these unity games where you play sports all together. This is a great help for those international students to grow in this community. How about you, Anna?
Yes, the first set of friends that I developed here in Australia was the one who I go with together with the bus when I'm attending worship services. But there are some study groups as well in the college or some universities, and which you can join up to. The activities that you have mentioned. It's a good way to communicate and develop friendship with other people, especially if they are also from other nationality or they are from other provinces in the Philippines. That's okay. It helps us develop this sort of brotherhood in the local communities.
Definitely. Here in Australia, Australians are very community oriented. So there are a lot of volunteer groups here as well, volunteer opportunities that you can immerse yourself in so that you get to know the culture. Australia is multicultural, so there are a lot of things to learn from our fellow men. But most of all, members inside the Church of Christ, we do have activities, and even those who are not yet members of the Church of Christ, you're very welcome to join our activities. It's open to all. It's free, so you don't have to worry about that. We're
Yes.
always very welcoming. Uh,
Definitely. And speaking of activities, we actually have a live report coming in from one
yes.
of these activities. Hello.
Hello po, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you who are watching INCRadio Australia Satellite Studio. And we're currently live here at the Central Recreation and Fitness Center here at the Quezon City po. And today, our ecclesiastical district, which is Maynila district, we have a Unity Games ongoing po. And as you can see here, sa bandang likuran ko po ay nag-ongoing na po yung paglalaro po namin ng basketball po. And today po, nagsagawa po kami ng basketball, volleyball, bowling po, and table tennis po. And that would be all po for today. So, back to studio po. Thank you so much po.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so
Thank you,
much. So
sister,
that was
for
from Quezon
joining us
City in
from the
Manila.
Unity Games. Another prize that can help keep us physically fit. Now to our guests, Aldrin and Anna, can you just share with us, lastly, what is the most effective way that you've been able to survive, the changes coming into Australia as international student? What is your number one advice that you'd like to share with us?
Yes, I'll go first. So, as international students, we know that it's not easy, right? And like, it's a bit difficult and hard. But what I can share to you, my tip is slow down. Find a balance between your work, study, and enjoy and relax. Because in the end, we are in Australia, so that's a blessing. Let's explore, enjoy this beautiful country. As well, this is the great opportunity to develop and grow a relationship with God. That helped me a lot to face all the challenges I went through this country as an international student, and take and allowed me to take more church duties and get closer to God. That's what helped me and my tip for you international students. How about you, Anna?
Yes, for me, as international students and even with the other people, it has been hard if you are like transitioning from, of course, you've got used on the presence of your family and with the friends where you grew up with. But I have constantly reminded myself that I am living one of my prayers. I have been praying for this before to study, to work, to live here, and I am here now, and
Okay.
I'm doing it. I'm studying, I'm working. So, because as other people said as well, Australia is land of opportunities, opportunities to grow, opportunities to achieve your dreams, opportunities to be stronger than you are before. And that and by giving time to attending worship service and church activities helped me so much to hold on to my faith. Because even if I am away from my family and friends, if I will encounter problems, I'll be able to surpass everything and I will be able to achieve my goals.
Correct. Be
Those
strong
are
and be
beautiful advice to share, and it's true for members of the Church of Christ. We always go back to our foundation, to our core, no matter where we are in this world, even as students or even as we work through our career. Our number one priority is always our services to our Lord God, and that is where we draw our strength, our faith, and our election inside the Church of Christ. So we always feel blessed by our Lord God and guided by the church administration. Kate, how is our live audience going?
Yes, yes, going very well, very, very active. Thank you so much, everyone, for commenting in our live chat section. And of course, and I have the results of our hashtag challenge for today's episode. It's been really, really close amongst a lot of a lot of the places that are tuning in today, and I'm so amazed by how many people have been able to participate in our hashtag challenge. So
Thank you, thank
thank
you,
you.
thank you, thank
So all
you.
our listeners and viewers, it's been amazing to see you all there in our comment section. So to announce the hashtag challenge, in third place we have hashtag Shepperton. Congratulations, hashtag Shepperton. In second place, we have hashtag Altana. And in first place, we have hashtag Melwin.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Melbourne still took the crown. Just like last week,
Oh,
Altona. That was hashtag Altona was a good fight. Yes,
it
definitely.
was a
Thank you
very good fight.
for
Yes.
commenting and sharing your experiences and your greetings as well. To our guests for today, just a quick message. Any message that you'd like to give out?
Yes, I would like to shout out my family that are currently in Italy. Ciao, mamma, papa, Gia, mi mancate tanto. And I wish, thank you for the church administration that we have such programs so that we can inspire future international students to join here in Australia. Thank you.
Yes, I would like to thank the church administration, especially in the local congregation of Melbourne, for giving us the opportunity to inspire others. I would like to greet my family here who constantly support me. They made me feel as Australia home, away from home. To my family in the Philippines, who constantly reminds me about how good I am on achieving my dreams. And I missed you all. And thank you everyone for listening and watching us.
Thank you so much to both you, Aldrin and Anna, for being with us in our episode today and sharing with us your tips for the Australian Survival Guide International Students Edition. And of course, moment that we are waiting for as well, we have the question for our INC
INC
Radio
Radio
Mug
Mug.
Winnerties.
What is
Yes,
our
yes.
question, Kate?
Our question is, give us at least three names of INC Radio Australia hosts. Go! Comment in
Three
our live
names of INC Radio Australia host.
chat
I
section.
wonder who they could be, Kate.
I wonder, Anne.
I wonder, Aldrin.
I wonder, Anna.
Let's have a quick look at our live audience, our live chat. Did anyone get it?
Yes, I do want to shout out as well our top five commenters as well for today's episode. Hello, Jojo Magno, Amir, Violet Mercado, Bernadette Ngo, and Grace Castello. Thank you so much for commenting in our live chat section. And of course, we will be announcing our INC Radio mug winner next week.
Week.
Yes,
Yes,
so
it was such a
suspense.
full episode today. We run out of time, but all of this will continue next week as we have another broadcast for INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio, one of the official satellite studios of INC Radio. Stay tuned. Next will be INC Radio South Korea. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.